We all make this mistake and don't even realize how much it can get in the way of people getting help. Earlier today, I was singing the Hamilton soundtrack to my daughter. It's something that always chills her out and something I have a lot of fun doing. And then I realized something about the very first song that I never really thought about before. Bum ba da da dum bum ba doo doo doo. How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman drop? Actually, let me fast forward before this video gets pulled off of YouTube. Hopefully, Lin-Manuel, you'll forgive me here. Alex got better, but his mother went quick. Moved in with the cousin committed suicide. What are the other kind of things we can commit? Well, we can commit fraud, we can commit treason, we can commit murder, we commit crimes. The words committed suicide have their legacy in a time or back in an era when suicide was considered a crime and it was illegal and it was considered to be a sin. Now we know that suicide is related to mental illness, definitely depression, sometimes related to other problems, and it's not a crime or not a sin. So why do we keep saying committed suicide? It's just sort of the default way we have about talking about this type of death, and it slips into conversations everywhere. I can tell you for a fact there are times when I have said it, when it's something we've talked about in our clinic, when people have said the words committed suicide, and definitely in pop culture, things like Hamilton, sometimes in journalism, and definitely in TV and movies, people use those words committed suicide. The problem with this is it can make it difficult for people to talk about suicide because all those ideas of sin, of morals, of crimes, those keep coming up. So we really need to get rid of using these words. What we should use is died by suicide, because that's how we talk about death. Died from cancer, died due to heart attack, died by suicide. These just make sense. One of the most helpful things for someone who might be experiencing suicidal thoughts is finding a way to talk about them with someone else, finding a way to talk about them with a friend, with a teacher, with a coworker, with a parent, with a family member, with a counselor, with their physician. Just talking about suicide can make it so much easier for people to get help. And as long as we keep using these words, it's going to make it harder for people to talk about. And if we use died by suicide, it not only is it more accurate in describing this tragedy, it's also something that might prevent future tragedies. And if we play it back and add in those new words, it still works. Moved in with his cousin, the cousin died by suicide. See, it still works, the rhyme, there's no problem, it still sounds so great. Or there are other terms in mental health that you think make it difficult for people to get help? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video if you liked it. If you want more psychology and mental health videos, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to help me make more content and also get some behind the scenes stuff in return, consider becoming a patron of The Psych Show.